Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Steven's Garage 216. We're on our way home from work on a Friday, ready for the weekend. We're going to do some camping. Well, you're not coming with me, but well, by the time you've seen this, I should say I did some camping and shot some guns and rode some four-wheelers and stuff like that. But we're going to start this week's video off like this. Basically, we've got really good news for the channel. Something came home today, and I'm very excited to share with you guys and show you. I'm pulling in the driveway now. I can't believe there it is. It's home. I'm a little excited. I'm gonna stay back here at the end of the driveway. I need to get it out in the sun and show you guys. I'm excited, big time. I've seen pictures, but pictures are nothing like when you see it in person. I can't wait. So here we go. I gotta get the camera viewer turned around the other way. Man, I can't wait for you guys to see this. I'm so excited. I'm very happy to have this car back on the channel. Man. All right, so I skipped a whole bunch, and I'm not even sure where you're going to see this at in the video, but I skipped a whole bunch when it comes to doing this red Camaro. Subframe tie-ins, welding in the floors. So basically, I think where you're seeing this is right after I just introduced Chris, and somewhere in there, I completely dropped the ball on this one, but at least you guys can get to see the finished product and what it looks like afterwards. So let's take a look at the floors. Mind you, this is just stainless, 304 stainless welded in. I don't know how well that's coming out or not, but that is 1,000 times better than to where you could actually put your whole foot in. So Chris could not go with all new floors, which I'm sure is what some people are thinking. Hell, I would like to do that too, but I didn't even do that on that Camaro. I just welded in some pieces of 304 stainless and did what I could, and no more holes there. And then what we got here, if you can see, so I bolted it here. This is kind of like a just in case. So this is part of your fender, and the carriage, you can see that's kind of rusty and rotted too. There's nothing I could do with that, but basically you drill a hole all the way through your new bar, and you can see that that's that bar I was showing you, those real long ones, all the way from front to back. And I did coat it with some rubberized undercoating. That's just on me. That's just what I do. You don't have to. I mean, not if you're using 1/8 inch, but so you have one bar that goes here to the first section, because if you look underneath the Camaro, you've got a divide right here. So you have one bar that goes straight across over to that one, and you've got this one here that goes at a 45 to the second half, and you can see that's where the transmission mount is and the cross member. That one there. And then in the back, you can see I bolted that there too, and that basically runs all the way through all of this. That one big grade 8 bolt goes through all of that. And it's the same thing on the other side. Got a bolt right there. Got a bolt right there. And I'm not sure how good it's coming in, but I mean, I did tack this in a couple places, but it's so rotted and burned through. And it's not like I got new fenders or anything, or there was anything I could do with that, but you can see there's the new rear floor, front floor. Just tacked in the exhaust because he's getting long tube headers. And they'll just run those back. But the car is in the air. Chris is almost here. So we're going to get his reaction and make sure that he likes it. So once he gets on the dirty ground as I have. There was some other work that we did to it, as you've seen in the other video. The last video, Jamie did a tune-up on it. We put a new cap and rotor and some spark plugs and all that stuff in it, and he adjusted the Holley carb. Chris is going to get a, I believe he's getting either an Edelbrock or a, what is it? I forget something. It's going to be a Victor Jr. mid-rise or high-rise intake for this, and then we can clean up that whole engine compartment, get rid of all that old EGR stuff that whoever owned this before him left in there, and then we can do get the long tube headers on, and then all he has to do is take it to an exhaust shop. But he's taking it back now. He's going to enjoy it for a little bit with what work we did to it, and he'll be happy. And on the next section of video, you're going to see all about the decals, and I probably already said this once, but we've got a decal that's got to go on here on the door. I already put blackouts on the tail lights. We've got a Z28 emblem there. We've got one on each side there, and this is a Z28 car. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that before. And we've got a Z28 there, and the other one there on the side.
So I'm back. I am so happy with the work that Steve did. 1 out of 10, but we'll keep it at an 8, but yeah, it's really a 10.
Nobody's gonna believe you if you say 10.
Steve is a man of his word. Everything he said he was gonna do, he did it. He follows through. He responds back. So
what did you think of the startup? You want to let them check out the startup?
Was great.
Like half a turn of the engine and it's firing, right?
Ready?
Yeah.
Like that. Shout out to Jamie. I haven't met you yet, but thanks for doing a little tune-up or whatever. Steve showed me around the car. Tiny and
subframe connectors.
Subframe connectors. You guys probably won't be able to see them.
You will. They probably seen it. I already recorded part of it showing the floors and the subframe.
But they look awesome. He added support with bolts and welding, so I'm very happy about my safety.
The wife is over there somewhere. She was happy.
The car sounds much quieter. He showed me my brake leak in the back that needs fixing. He adjusted my transmission linkage. Yeah,
the kick down, or what some guys will call the TV cable or TX cable.
Yep. What else did you do?
Oh, I adjusted the shoes on the rear drums.
You adjusted the shoes on the rear drums,
yeah,
so I should have some rear brakes now. He also,
so somebody put brand new, like I said, somebody put brand new drums on it, and they just never even adjusted the star wheel on there. So
that's pretty much the story of this car. It was halfway done, but now it's much better. But he also bored out a hole in my spacer on my carburetor adapter.
Oh yeah, they saw that in the other video. Yeah, so that you actually had the right amount of vacuums.
Yeah.
There was only half the like all the vacuums were blocked off, and then because a lot of those run to like EGR this or this tube or that or whatever stuff like that. Well, somebody removed all that stuff, and they had one vacuum port on the back of the intake was working the heater controls, the AC controls, the brake booster and stuff like that. It was like nothing was connected to the PCV valve. Nothing was connected, you know, to the other valve cover. Like
on my ride over here, I barely had any vacuum going to the brakes. So.
Oh, and I did that. The valve that's on the passenger side of the exhaust.
The butterfly valve.
Yeah.
He welded it open.
We got it stuck, so it's stuck open.
Yeah. So.
There's no Rochester on here. There's no EGR stuff, so that tube is actually, or that butterfly is actually worthless to us. So. All right, let's get the car down. Let's get Chris out of here. I know he's anxious. He's got less patience than I do. So.
Appreciate it.
All right, thanks. I know, right? All right, thank you. Be safe. Yes, sir.